Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for having me here today at this wonderful house of God. My name is Pastor Victor, and I believe that today, God has a word that is intended to really pierce through the hearts of everybody today. And I think it's something that we're all going through today, or if we're not even going through it now, it's something that we've all gone through at some point of our lives. And yeah, I'm really excited for what God has in plan. So the title of my sermon today is called Trust in the Lord. Pretty simple, and you probably heard this term everywhere, trust in the Lord, trust in the Lord. But it's very important that we do trust in God, and we have to put our faith in that trust. And if we look at our Bible, if we go to Proverbs 3:5-6, it says, "Trust the Lord your God with all of your heart, and lean not in your own understanding, and in all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths." Now, we've all probably heard this verse before, and we have to trust in the Lord with everything, and he is the one that establishes all of our plans. A lot of the times we just want to do what we want to do. We want to do our own plans, our own will, but remember, it's not about what we want to do, it's about what he wants to do. And we need to be kingdom minded so we can do things for the advancement of his kingdom, not for us. It's in our nature as humans, in our flesh, to want to do what we want to do. And we just got to take a step back and be like, wait, God, it's not my will, it's yours. Please take over. But it's important that we just put our trust in God. If you look at Proverbs chapter 19, verse 21, it says, "Many are the plans in a man's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails." Again, us as humans, as this flesh that we have to die to every single day, we have to always put our plans aside and really focus on what God wants us to do. And whatever is in our hearts, we might plan a bunch of things, but it is God who establishes those plans. It is everything that we do. Has to be for a purpose, for his kingdom. And we have to keep that in mind. No matter how scary or ambiguous things might look in our lives, we have to trust that God will never leave us nor forsake us. And sometimes some of the things that we want to do might not seem right, but God always has a plan. And we gotta never forget that. Like, God always has a plan for us. God has a plan for his kingdom, and he uses us as instruments here on earth for that purpose. Another great verse that really is one of my favorite ones, and it's in Isaiah chapter 43, verse 2. It says, when you pass through waters, I will be with you. When you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep you. And when you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze. And, we all go through things in our lives. We're all going through certain tribulations, through certain trials, whether it's at work, whether it's at your house, whether it's with your neighbor, even at church. This is one of God's promises, that no matter what we're going through, he is there. He is fighting those battles for us. But we have to put our faith, we have to put our trust in God, and know that he will get us through whatever it is that we're going through. Man, one thing I can tell you guys is that God's promises never come back empty. So I pray, brothers and sisters, that this sermon, this word, really helps you, really kind of leads you to that path to leaning on God and to trusting God in whatever it is that we're going through. And just remember that it is not our will, but it is his. But we need to trust in God. We need to trust in his word, that they never come back empty. All right, guys, have a wonderful night, and God bless.